Is Lord Thaddeus Cray, and this movie review is about a very rare gem. You don't find too many decent horror-themed westerns. This is one of those that was actually pretty good. And believe me, it's an honor to do a review of this one. The movie is called The Burrowers. It is about a search party. They're seeking out members of a family that vanished. Those, of course, who were not slaughtered outright. Obviously, settlers. This is an old West setting. One of these individuals in the search party is a young man that is looking for a lady he is sweet on. I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. This is not one of those movies with a happy ending. I'm telling you that now. There is no cowboy riding off into the sunset with his lady. Nope. I'm just leaving that there. So if you're looking for that, this ain't the movie for you. Now, getting to the point. This one is very unique in its own affair because it's not just a theme. It also has to do with the fact that things are portrayed pretty well. It definitely it brings into very bold statement the prejudices of the time, and it does not shy away from that. Again, if snowflakes, don't watch this movie. You'll be triggered. I promise you. But if you have a very understanding concept of how things were during that period of time, as well as the ability to handle, realistic violence, as well as the results of such violence, again, you will enjoy this movie. The creatures themselves are actually very unique. They're not humanoid, but their features definitely have human-like qualities. The rest of it, though, I would say they're almost like giant carnivorous mole rats, if you want to talk about something terrifying. I'm talking about is horrifying. These creatures are vile and they are just horrific. There's nothing really uplifting or redeeming about them. Pretty much near the end, when the. I was going to leave it at this. You see them in all their glory, and believe me, it ain't too glorious. The monsters themselves are obviously, it's the title, burrowers, subterranean. They definitely love their flesh. And what I mean by that is, they see you on a dinner plate. Period. Now, as for the acting, some of it was subpar, but for the most part, it was actually pretty solid. I'm going to be honest with you. There was a lot of adult humor, but again, that's typical for the time, as well as the fact this movie's not for kids. The quality of the film is very good, very well filmed, very overall decently acted. This is definitely, I won't say it's not a very high budget film, but it's definitely middle of the road. Or if it's low budget, they did a good job with it. I'm just going to leave it at that. And it definitely shows the human will to overcome almost any kind of obstacle, despite the horror and death they see around them. Would I recommend this movie? You better believe it. Again, I've seen it a few years ago. It had been a while since I'd seen it again. But I wanted to definitely watch it to make sure it was worth what I remembered before I reviewed it. And boy, was it. So again, if you want solid acting, terrifying monsters, and definitely, horror themes as well as some decent Western themes, Burrowers is the movie for you. The monsters also kind of remind me almost like that video I did of the Knuckle when it comes to old world entities and beings. These critters are definitely based on something. Now, you also have to understand, Hollywood has always based many things on possible serious fact, which maybe even the elites know about. But that's neither here nor there. But it's definitely something to think about. You guys, I hope, enjoy this review, and if you get a chance, check out that movie, The Burrowers. It is definitely worth your time. You guys be blessed.